What's up, YouTube? Y'all probably wondering why I have my camera pointed at the driveway right now. Empty driveway, mind you. See, but the thing is, I did another addition to the car, and I'm about to pan around right now and show y'all what it is. So y'all ready for this? Check it. Bam! So this is a rear diffuser with rear spats that I just installed a couple days ago on my car, and I think it's looking mighty fresh. I'm gonna step back a little bit. I can see that. Maybe in the shadow, y'all don't see it too well, but you can see the rear diffuser. I'm gonna pan around. See, yeah, I can get a back view. What that looks like a damn plane. But anyways, there we go. I can get a better view of the side over here. And this rear diffuser with the spats, it's from a company called Street Aero, and they are polyethylene, which is pretty much plastic, but these things are about, I would say, about 6 millimeters thick. They're pretty thick. They're thicker than my ring. Let me see. So I'll show y'all my ring. Probably, yeah, it is thicker than my ring. But yeah, it's about 6 millimeters of plastic. So this stuff it's not gonna bend on you or warp. And it's on there pretty good. You know, the instructions are pretty easy. These things come with some screws and L brackets, which are already on there. So you just kind of set them in, and they're numbered on the bottom. So they're numbered on the bottom. So you know, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you know what position to put them in. So they make it easy for you to install. Then basically measure it out, and then you know, slap it on. And I kind of have it even to where, you know, I measured it with I eyeballed it with the line right here, the crease right here for the license plate, and so on the other side. So these 2 fins were my marker. I did have some help, somebody to hold it up, or you can hold it up with a jack and hold it in place, or tape it and hold it in place, and then you know, get her fastened down with the screws that are provided. And if you want to get other screws, then you know, you get some better screws or whatever than the ones provided, and you fasten it down. It does have a few bolts with nuts and washers, which I would use, and I did use in the ends. So down in the ends over here, I did put fasten the ends with bolts and washers, so that, you know, at least it has that support. And I get down on the ground. Yeah, I can see there. That's the bolt with the washer, you know, and the nut on the other side, and fasten it down that way, so that your ends are solid and they're not gonna fall off. That's my wife pulling in. I did the same thing for the spats, and I also fastened each end with a bolt and a washer, so that these spats don't come off. I mean, they do look shaky, but that's because it's in the very edge of this here, of the bumper, rear bumper, and there's not a lot of room. There's not like a lot of material, or you know, there's not a lot of surface for this to be bolted onto. So it is gonna seem flimsy, but you gotta remember, it's just thin, it's aerodynamic, and mind you that it does help. I think that the car feels just a little bit steadier when driving at high speeds. I did test it out, and it seems like the car is more steady now, like the wind flow, for some reason. It's better managed, or better controlled. So it does have a little bit of effect on the handling. It could be just me, it could just be placebo, I don't know, but hey, it still looks fresh. That's all I have to say. So these are the rear diffuser and spats, Street Aero, and pretty soon, I just ordered the side skirts, so I ordered it from Street Aero as well. They are polyethylene, like I said. It is plastic, but it's a very thick plastic. I don't think they're gonna warp on you or anything. And I did get the side skirts with the winglets, so we'll see what that looks like. And I may, since the color of these are kind of like a matte, you know, it's a matte surface too as well. So they are a lot lighter than the black on the car. So I don't know if I want to paint those later on, make them a little bit darker. But as you see, my front splitter, which is also plastic, but it's a high gloss. It's a high gloss plastic, so it's on there pretty good. But you see how it's a very glossy. I may paint that to a matte black to kind of color coordinate with the rest of the car or the rest of the setup. I'm not sure yet, but that is something that I'm looking into. So we'll see what way I take it. But so far, that's what I've been working on lately. So we'll see in a few days when I get my side skirts, and I'll do another video and show you guys, you know, what that looks like. I'll probably pull out the car, pull it out back here somewhere to the driveway and get a better, so I could walk around and have some more room. But yeah, man, that's it right there. Street Aero rear diffuser for the G37 or Q40. Don't look for it under the Q40. They don't have it on their website, but they do. It's under the G37 Sedan. So you'll find it that way. I find a lot of products that way because every time I try to look for something under Q40, performance-wise, whether it be whatever it is, it's hard to find. Stuff just doesn't show up. So it's just much easier to look for it under G37 banner or name. That way you don't have run into difficulties looking for a product. So there you go. And I hope you guys like it. Check it. Later, y'all.